Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a haul for Morphe, and this is my first time doing a Morphe haul. And so I'm really just interested about the brand. I know that the brand has gotten so much drama lately here in YouTube, but I don't really care because curiosity is not going to hold back, from negative comments. You have to try it yourself. So anyway, I've been looking for a really good brushes, and so when Jacqueline Hill talk about these brushes, that these are her favorites, I'm like, I'm just gonna go for it because I really need, like a brushes that I can play with because I, use so much makeup. Not so much. Like, I mean, I play with makeup a lot, but I like to try the Morphe brushes because they are kind of like, I don't know, look nice. And lots of them talk good about Morphe and some of them talk negative about Morphe, but I'm like, look, I can't really judge what other people say about it. I really need to, use it myself. So anyway, I bought this. Although the price is kind of like a little bit steep, but you get 23 brushes, but that's fine because, like if you are a beginner, I think Morphe brushes is kind of like comparable to um like cheap brushes like BH Cosmetics, or maybe better than BH Cosmetics, or maybe Coastal Scents brushes, or other else. But I'm just really interested about it because everybody are talking about Morphe, 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 Morphe. And I'm like, holy, I need to really just try it myself. When Jacqueline Hill talked about it, I'm like, okay, let's trust this bitch. No, let's trust her. I mean, I do trust her halfway. I mean, you can't really trust her 100%. You got to do the trusting 50% yourself. And I don't really know what I'm talking about. I'm going to show you the product. So she talked about this 2 weeks ago. And when I watch it, I basically bought it right away. It's like $135, and I think I got a free shipping, and also she has a discount, that came with it. So it's normally 140 or something like that, so it only comes total to 135. I forgot if there's a tax or not, but whatever. So anyway, I'll show you the brushes that she talked about that is her favorite this year or 2 weeks ago. She talks about her favorite brushes from Morphe a lot, so I don't really know anymore. So anyway, this is the packaging right here. This is from Morphe right here. All right, see, that's nice. And this is my second purchase from Morphe, and this time I got the brushes. So this is basically the, okay, nothing else in there. All right, so this is the what do you call this, like the, like a, brush holder that she added, or Morphe added. This is actually a really sturdy brush holder, and it's nice, and I think it's usable for people who likes to travel, or if you are a makeup artist. If you're a makeup artist, it's really, durable. So I'm impressed already. Okay, let's see. It's kind of hard to open it, but you gotta get used to it. Okay. All right, I'll link her. That smells like manufacturing. Obviously, I'm gonna wash all these brushes before I use it. Duh. Anyway, so these are all the brushes, and I am going to one by one show it to you and see if, what kind of quality they are. Let's see. All right, so I get like 23 brushes in here, shadow brushes and face brushes. So anyway, I guess let's go talk about the face brushes. Okay, so the first thing that I see in here is the Morphe R2, and all right, so if you guys can see the close-up, the hairs are kind of a little bit, just blue, what do you call this? I don't know, kind of like going in different direction right there. And it's kind of I would not call this a really, I would say that this brush is alright. It's kind of comparable to BH Cosmetics brushes, but this is nice. Let me see. I bet this is for face brush. I don't really know what, well, I don't know what the use of this, but I'm gonna have to go back to Jacquelin's video and make sure that you know what this is for. But anyway, it has a really strong scent of you know, manufacturing. But that's nice. I like that it's sleek. It looks like this. This is the R2. I like it. It looks very expensive, doesn't it? But when you feel it, it's alright. It's not really that, you know, high end. Okay, so the next brush that I'm gonna show you, which is my favorite brush. I've been meaning to get this brush, but for some reason it always like, no, not yet. So anyway, this is the E41 right here, and this is the bigger brush. I really wanted to get this one. I really like the holder though. It's so fancy. This is the E41 from Morphe, and it's so big. Now I have a brush for my powder. Alright, it's soft, but that's alright. It's not, I'm not sure. I don't know how much this is individually, but I'll link this down below. See how much they are individually. That way, if you are interested of getting one of these, you can buy this individually yourself. So that's not bad. Alright. So far, I'm not really like 100% impressed yet. Alright. So the next one that is in here is the M439, which is a, I'm not an expert about brushes. I just a beginner. Okay, I believe she talked about, ooh, what the hell? Oh, I believe she talked about this a lot. Okay, so this is kind of like a kabuki for your foundation. I'm not impressed about this one. Okay, so this is the M439. Alright, you see the top right there? It's not really, it's not aligned. Like, it's not, there are some short hair, just like on this side right here. This looks like it's been cut shorter than this side. It's not aligned. Looks like they cut off so much on this side. It's not as soft, actually. I'll tell you my opinion about this in the end of the video. Whoa! Okay. So far, I'm not impressed with the brushes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the next brush that I'm going to tell you is the R10 Morphe. Okay, the only thing that I really love about these brushes is the holder. The holder are really fancy, and I've never held a brush like this fancy before. And that's really nice. This is the R10. And I believe she talked about this for like contour or something like that. So, now this one is fine. The hair, it's alright. I really love the holder though. That's my favorite about these brushes. They are very fancy. Okay, the next thing is, what is this? I'm just going like whatever I see here that looks prettier in my eyes first. Alright, so this is the M437. I believe this is supposed to be for like, I don't know what this is supposed to be, but this is the M437. These brushes are really sleek when it comes to holder though. Look how pretty this is. Alright, so this is the quality of this one is not, I would not say this is a high end or whatever. Kind of like comparable to BH Cosmetics brushes actually. Whoa. Alright, I don't know what this is for, but powder. Alright, let's get this going because ain't got no time. Okay, the next one is the M530. I believe this is the this is a lot of blender. It's supposed to be like another contour way. Alright, whatever. This is the M530. Like the white ones though, they seem to be durable than the black brushes. You have different style, type of brushes. So according to JACKLYN, these are kind of like the high quality from Morphe. Probably. Boy, I would hate to see the not good quality ones. Okay, so the next one is the, I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to make sure that I get the face brush first. Alright, so this is the M438. This is probably the famous blend highlighter brush. Okay, it's really nice, as you can see. And now this one is on point. I'm really tempted to use it, but no, not yet. Now this is nice. Like you could literally, or either you can like, I don't know, you can use this for whatever. You can use as a highlighter or add a powder or whatever in the corners. Or like, this is nice. It's heavy. That's cool. I finally have brushes, like a complete set from one brand. Most of my brushes are kind of like random. So anyway, I think the last one would be, it would be nice if she it would be nice if there's a information about these brushes. Okay, so these two are kind of like bigger, so I would assume that this is for the face also. Alright, so this is the E8, which is really famous here in YouTube world. Alright, so this is the E8, and this one is nice and very, very sturdy. This is kind of like the family of this this one right here, the E41. Okay, they are a family. This is the Elite family, E8. I like this one. I don't know what I'm gonna use this for. I'm gonna have to go back to her video and understand what these brushes are for. Okay, so the next brush is, I don't know what this is too, but this looks like another one for a highlighter. This is the M510. M510? Or maybe shadow? Who knows? This is nice. The hairs are kind of like, you know, here and there. Like, you know, going on a different direction, whatever. Just the way it is. Alright. Next one. I'm putting this back to the plastic. Okay, the next brush that I'm gonna show you is the M441. Okay, these brushes now are for the shadow brushes. What's that for? Okay, so this is the M441. I'm really excited to have these brushes because I really needed a brushes for my shadow, because I didn't, for some reason I don't have that much shadow brushes. I go back and forth a lot with the same brushes, and you know, it gets kind of annoying. Alright, so let's go ahead with the same family. I'm just going to show you these brushes that has a white hair. Alright, so these are all family, right? M. Yep. In the M family. And don't you think they all look the same? I mean, to me, they look the same, all the same. Holy hell, they're not. Alright, I guess, you know. don't know what you're doing, you just it looks the same. Okay, so this is the M5 M318. What is it? Okay, M518. The hair is alright. It really is comparable to BH Cosmetics. It's not even close to It Cosmetics because It Cosmetics brushes are the bomb, and I'm definitely gonna try them later, you know, get a collection or a set or something like that. But now that I've tried these brushes, you know, like I get my opinion about it now. Okay, this is not bad, you know, like this is pretty good. But it's not comparable to It Cosmetics for sure. Alright. The next one is the M573, which is kind of like pointed actually. You guys can see, and this is M573. That's the name right there. And this would be really good. I'm really excited to play with these brushes because, you know, I'm still learning how to play my shadows. I don't really like to apply shadows that much, but when I do, I need good brushes, you know, because, you know, when you apply your shadows, you really need good brushes and, you know, techniques to apply them. So it takes a really long time to get used to it, but you'll get used to it. So anyway, the next one is the M513. They all look kind of like alike, don't they? This one, I don't know, but this one is kind of weird actually. This one is probably good for like lid crease. The smell is kind of like a Barbie doll hair. Okay, so the next one is the M433. JACKLYN talks about this a lot. Okay, this is the M433, which is kind of like just a regular dome. I mean, you kind of like, you know, U shape, which is good for, I think, padding the lid or something like that. Because it's not very, I mean, it's the brush, the hair is not like thick, so it's kind of like thin actually. So this is probably good for like going inner corners and laying shadows or glitters. That's what she said. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, okay, so I'm just gonna show you. These are the rest right here, and this is I bet these are all the family. Okay, there's one left for the white hair. Okay, now this one is R37. Okay, this is different, but it has a white hair. R37. Alright, so this looks like this, which is really fancy. I love this rose gold brushes. I mean the holders. I love this because they look very fancy and the feel of it is heavy actually. Now this is nice. Whenever I flip the hair, I don't know, it makes me sneeze. Weird, right? Alright, that's really nice. That's cool. That's the R37. Okay, so these are what's left, and these are all M. No, not really. Okay, they look all black, so I thought they'd be all the same family. Alright. Okay, this is a really interesting one. It's the E47. Alright, this is probably for a like contour. Like lay cream contour. Right there. I don't really do that every day, but you know, maybe once in a blue moon. Maybe once a month. Okay, so the next one is, this is the M432, which is probably, I don't know, for like lower lash line, lid, shadow, whatever. But this is really, really thin, as you guys can see. Interesting. Alright, let's get this faster. Now this is really nice. I don't know what this is for, but this is the E17, which is, oh, I bet this is really good for like crease or a lower lash line. I go back and forth. I don't know. This is so overwhelming. This is like, Like I said, I only use like, you know, 5 shadow brushes probably. All right, so that's what she looks like. That's the E17. All right, we're almost done. All right, so the next one is the M506, which is, oh my gosh, this looks the same as the other one. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be interesting to use. All right, so that's really cool. This one is kind of like tapered on the end, which is, I don't know how I'm gonna use all of these. All right, the next one is, what is this? The M213, which is probably for like lower lash line. You know, when I see a small brush like that, I just assume it's gonna be like for the lower lash line. But anyway, that's really nice. I really love the what do you call this, like silver one though. Silver is kind of fancy. All right, the next one is, feels like I just saw this. They all look the same. All right, it's the E18, which is, holy macaroni, I don't know how to use all of these, but what is this supposed to be? This is kind of this will grab shadow really good because it's kind of rough on the edge. Crease. Okay. Let's just make fun all together, because I don't really, oh, they all look the same. It feels like they all have the same purpose, but according to Jacqueline, no. All right, so the next one is the M504. That's what she looks like. And this one is tapered also, but thin on the edge, which is good for blending. That's not even. All right, so the last one, thank God. It feels like I just showed this to you, but this is E36. Dang. Why do they all almost look the same? E36. All right, so it's just like outer V or lash line, nose contour. This is a lot of brushes. I'm gonna show you the similarity of these brushes. Look at this. Like, look, they all have the same head almost, but no. Let's just go ahead and give you my review. All right, so I'm gonna give you my opinion about Morphe. Okay, I bought like eyeshadow from them before, like last year, and also a palette blushes, and so far I haven't really played with them yet. For some reason, you know, like they're okay. It's like Coastal Scents or BH Cosmetics, but they have pigmentation. But now with the brushes, I'll talk about it later. I'm gonna make a different video about it. So anyway, let's talk about the brushes. All right, the brushes are right, but I think there are other brushes out there in the market that is probably cheaper than Morphe. The only reason why Morphe is a little bit higher because of the YouTubers talk about them all the time, like, you know, JACKLYN HILL, other people like Patrick, other people that you might know. But anyway, some of them are, you know, affiliated, but they're all right. They are, I don't know what to say, but they're okay. I would not say that they are comparable to Sigma or anything like that. Although I don't have a Sigma brushes, but I'm really interested to get it. It was kind of like head to head. I was gonna get the Sigma that day, but then Jacqueline hit me with the Morphe brushes. Came along first, and so I'm like, okay then, because with the Sigma brushes are kind of expensive, so I really just want to try the Morphe. My main thought about these brushes, they're okay if you're a beginner. They are a semi-decent brushes. The holder though is really nice. Like, oh my gosh, I've never seen this before. Thank you, Jacqueline, for adding this. It's really heavy. And you know, so far I am impressed with the brushes. The quality is semi-quality. I would not say that it's the best quality there is in the market, that you should really get it. And I'll say it's alright. It's 50% okay. So anyway, this will be my haul and first impression for the JACKLYN Hill's favorite brushes from the Morphe brand. So if you are thinking of getting this limited edition brush collection right here that she, you know, I mean, are her favorites. If it's still available, I'm gonna link it down below. But it's 135 with her discount already in it. So if you have the money, why not? It's 23 brushes, and you're probably not gonna need any more after this unless they fall apart. And I'm going to probably give you an update on that one if one of these brushes fall apart, but most of the brushes normally do that if you use them a lot. So anyway, it's not a big deal, you know. People don't make a big deal about out of it. I mean, Morphe is like a you know, I would not say they are very expensive, but 50% expensive, you know, because they are, you know, kind of like the it brand these days. So anyway, I'll see you again in my next video. Thank you guys for watching, giving me a little bit of your time. And don't forget to like this and share if you are liking this video. So anyway, I'll see you again later. Bye guys.